what I'm hearing is that we've acquired so many companies that our message and identity have become a bit ambiguous. So the request coming particularly from the channel community was clarify who we are, make it easy to digest. How can we align with your offers to serve our customers?
Hello, thank you for joining us today for an interview with our new CEO, Sandy Preizler. Sandy was most recently Chief Revenue Officer at Bandwidth. Sandy comes in with a tremendous amount of experience, having worked at Avaya, Cisco, NCR, amongst others in leadership roles. We're really excited to have him here today. Since BCM has evolved over the years, can you give an overview of who BCM One is today and the family of businesses that we have in business markets, each themselves?
Sure, Andy, and good morning, and thank you for having me here today. It's great to be talking with you and the team. So we have three businesses that complement each other, and I'd say there's a common theme of helping businesses connect, collaborate, and grow with reliable voice and managed data service. We're a company with around 600 employees. Our international revenue is around 18%, so we're global. We have over 40,000 customers across three recurring revenue businesses. So that's the high level baseline. And then you asked about the three businesses. So first is our white label UC business. We've got over 1 million active seats today and growing. We compete with UC providers like RingCentral, Vonage, 8x8, et cetera. But what's really different for us is that we offer it through a very loyal group of close to 2,000 channel partners. Those channel partners white label our software with their own brand and provide very personalized, intimate support. So it's UC, but the public may not know our name, even though we have over 1 million seats, because it's all white labeled. Next, we have an e-commerce business that serves customers who are modernizing their phone systems. Via our e-commerce website, we enable quick and easy self-serve setup of phone numbers and internet-based phone lines, like what's referred to as technically as DIDs and SIP trunks. So it's self-serve. We directly serve end users. And we also enable, here again, more than 2,000 partners to white label our service and create a recurring revenue stream by enabling their customers. And then our third business is what we're here to talk about today, is our pure IP business, which is recurring network and voice solutions for IT leaders globally. So I should also mention we're also very financially healthy, solid cash flow, margins and growth. We're private equity owned by Thompson Street Capital Partners, who are really interesting because they specialize in acquiring founder-led companies with founders who are willing to reinvest after acquisition and stay on long term. And you see some of their board members of companies we've acquired on our board today.
Let's hone a little bit more in on the pure IP. That's really kind of focused in on our mid to enterprise businesses, as you mentioned, on network and voice solutions. In the past, BCM One has always been a channel first type of organization. Do you see that continuing? What do you see the evolution of?
Yeah, absolutely, Andy. And I'm glad you asked. BCM One and Pure IP have been operating with a channel first strategy, and that will absolutely continue. The commitment to the channel is demonstrated through experience and actions, and the company's go-to-market has historically been through or with the channel. And my background includes running large channel businesses, places like Cisco, Avaya, NCR, as well as at one point I was even head of global channels at Symbol Technologies. So that's the experience. Now, in the actions, in my first 6 months as CEO, I brought in Adnan Dow as Chief Strategy Officer to lead product strategy. Adnan is a former CRM channel chief. Adnan knows channel really well. It's in his DNA. And I'm also in the process of hiring a new CRO, and strong channel leadership is a key criteria for the hire.
I think these first couple of months that you've been working with BCM One, you had a chance to visit a lot of partners and clients. What did you learn in some of the meetings that you had with those partners?
Yeah, I have. I've been on the road constantly. For me, the most important thing is to get out, as you know, in front of our employees, partners, customers. And I'd say that we've acquired so many companies. What I'm hearing is that we've acquired so many companies that our message and identity have become a bit ambiguous. So the request coming particularly from the channel community was clarify who we are, make it easy to digest. How can we align with your offers to serve our customers? channel partners sell a lot of things and they talk about a lot of things. We need to make it easy for them to know when and where to bring us in. Our partners love doing business with us. They want to do more. Just make it easy to help us understand your value propositions and where they fit. And I'm actually excited about that feedback because we're going to do something about that.
That's great, Sandy. So as we kind of look at your vision of the organization going forward, especially on like the product side, what do you see that for 26?
Yeah, I'm glad you asked, Sandy, because that's really critical to our success. We acquired 9 companies, 6 years, and we've done an amazing job integrating those companies. However, we need to refocus on the customer and be product-led. I mentioned Adnan Dow as CSO. His job is to bring all product work streams together and create a corporate product management organization. So the chart of that organization is to closely connect with our customers, our partners, and our sellers, and optimize a roadmap to grow, but do that based on the prioritization of what customers are asking for. So no science projects that we think are cool. Just listen to what our customers and partners are telling us and then do that. He is well on the way to doing that already. And the next step is our annual operating plan that drives the company to follow the lead of what our customers and partners are telling us to go and measure progress all along the way. We're going to hold people accountable to deliver on what we're saying we're going to do, which is from the feedback of our channel partners and customers.
It sounds like you're investing heavily into the business. How quickly do you expect some of those investments to roll out?
Very quickly. We've already brought together the product people we had scattered around the organization to create this. This organization did not exist. Product people were kind of all over the organization post-acquisition, so we brought them together. We also made some key hires to bring in some very strong talent of people who know what good looks like at a company our size. We've identified investment cases, which areas we think we could grow even more by making some bets, and we started hiring to help deliver on those cases. Everyone is working very hard towards January. And the reason I mentioned January is because we have our sales kickoff the second week of January. I want to hit the ground running. By then, we'll have made our brand and product strategy very clear. In fact, we'll be launching a rebrand the first week of January, which will include very clear messaging and assets to help go to market with those messages. And keep in mind, we're not reinventing ourselves here, right? We're just doing what our partners have asked us to do. We're clarifying who we are. Given all the acquisitions, we're highlighting our strengths. That will in turn help our partners add recurring revenue as effectively as possible.
Will there be international expansion or acquisitions in the near future? And how will this impact partners and distribution?
Yeah, international is very important to us. We're in the process of hiring a single leader who is responsible for the international business rather than having multiple reporting lines across the pond, which is what we've seen happen after acquisitions. We're going to double down on the channel internationally by expanding our U.S. programs abroad. And we're constantly on the look and will not stop doing acquisitions. We're just going to be a lot more deliberate about the acquisitions fitting into our strategy as we move forward.
Very good. Coming up on our time here, I know culture is incredibly important to you. Can you tell us about our mission statement and how it reflects the culture that you're building internally and externally?
Yeah, and I appreciate you asking that because you're right. Culture is very important to me. I think it is to everyone when it's not just words. So let's just talk about how we got to where we are right now. So first of all, to get to where we are, it was a roll-up exercise from within the company. A lot of people had the opportunity systematically to get feedback on what we were and what we want to be. And what we were was just scattered across multiple companies. But what do we want to be as one unit? And we landed on something called, the acronym is SAGE. And SAGE stands for strategic, accountable, growth-oriented, and entrepreneurial. So the culture is stating who we are and then constantly working towards backing up what we say. And when we do that, I said it's about action, not just words, is we will be recognizing behavior amongst our employees on a regular basis. So for example, at quarterly meetings, you'll see us recognize wins that align with those values. It was a great win, but did someone act entrepreneurially? Did someone act strategically and then achieve results? Our kickoff theme is upcoming is going to be unity. We're coming together, and we're transitioning from a group of companies that were very successful on their own, who have now been successful together. But now we're a unified company with a customer-led strategy who are working together as a team to succeed. And our channel partner community is a huge part of that. And I really look forward to this next step.
That's great. Well, thank you, Sandy. I think we're up on time now. Appreciate your time today and appreciate everybody joining.
Thanks, Sandy. I appreciate you putting the time and putting these questions together. And I look forward to seeing all our channel partners in the field, which is where I like to be, to meet them in action and hopefully winning deals together. Thanks, Andy.
Excellent. Thanks, Sandy.